Anybody who's played golf knows how important it is to have Lady Luck on your side when you're out on the course. And it's no different for the best players in the world. They don't always get the rub of the green. Here's our rundown of the unluckiest of the lot. At number 10, it's Shane Lowry's 2009 Irish Open win. Picking up your first European Tour title on home soil, aged just 22, hardly seems like bad luck. But Lowry was competing in the championship as an amateur and therefore couldn't claim the €500,000 winner's cheque. Not that he seemed too bothered. Thomas Levay's French Open title in 2011 came at a cost. He celebrated by jumping into the lake at the 18th hole at the Golf National, breaking his leg and enduring a subsequent spell on the sidelines. Ooh la la. As arguably the greatest exponent of links golf, Tom Watson knows how important it is to have luck on your side. Needing only a par on the 18th at Turnberry in 2009 to claim a 6th claret jug at the age of 59, Watson felt he'd hit the perfect approach shot, only for one of those links gusts of wind to carry the ball off the back of the green. He'd bogey from there before losing the playoff to Stuart Sink. Now, the term Saturday Slam was coined in 1986 when Greg Norman led all 4 majors going into the final round. There would be no Grand Slam for the Great White Shark, though, falling at the final hurdle in 3 of the 4 majors. Most galling, his last gasp defeat to Bob Tway in the PGA Championship, when Tway holed out from the bunker on 18 to deny the Australian. Whilst Tiger Woods doesn't have too much cause for complaint over his career so far, the golfing gods weren't smiling on him during his second round at the 2007 PGA Championship. Facing this putt for a 62 and the lowest single round at any major, somehow his ball failed to drop. The Tiger had to settle for a record equalling 63, or as he put it, a 62 and a half. At number 5, the 5-time major runner-up, Colin Montgomerie. Arguably the best player never to win a major. Monty's closest miss came at the Riviera Country Club in the 1995 PGA Championship. A final round 65 forced a playoff with Steve Elkington, but it wasn't to be his day, as the Australian holed a 20-footer at the first playoff hole to deny Monty. Mark Rowe's third round 67 at the 2003 Open Championship should have been one of the highlights of his career. The Englishman would have started the final round 2 shots off the lead, had it not been for an oversight. Rowe and his playing partner Jesper Parnevik failed to exchange scorecards at the start of the round. They were both disqualified, a day to remember for all the wrong reasons. At the 2001 Open, Ian Woosnam was also left ruining the rules. The Welshman was tied for the lead during the final round when his caddy realised he'd made the cardinal sin of carrying an extra club in his bag, 15 in total. Woosnam never recovered from the 2-stroke penalty and eventually finished in a tie for third. Just missing out on top spot in our list is Dustin Johnson. At the 2010 PGA Championship, he needed only a par to claim his maiden major title. Johnson's tee shot on the 18th found trouble to the right of the fairway. Unbeknown to many of the players, any sandy area on the Whistling Straits course was classed as a bunker. So by grounding his club in the hazard, Johnson incurred a 2-stroke penalty. He'd eventually card a bogey before being made aware of a punishment that cost him a place in the playoff. Our pick for the unluckiest moment in golf comes from the 2002 Open Championship at Muirfield. The long grass can be particularly unforgiving, and for no one more so than Gary Evans. He was firmly in contention for the title when an errant fairway wood saw his ball disappear into thick rough on the 17th hole. That was the last that anyone saw of his Titleist number 2. Agonisingly for Evans, an identical ball was found, but it didn't have his markings. The 5 minutes allowed to search for a ball elapsed. He made a great up and down for bogey, but still finished 1 stroke behind the eventual champion, Ernie Els. How different it could have been had his ball been found.